What's going on? It's your boy Quest X coming back at you. It's been a long work week for me. We're closing out our quarter. We're trying to close out strong. So it's just been really hectic for me. So I haven't been able to do any videos, upload them. So let's talk boxing. It's been a relatively slow week, to say the least. Even though I have not had a chance to upload videos, I have definitely had my ear to the ground, reading articles and things like that. But it never fails, with all the haters that exist here on YouTube and whatnot. So let me discuss Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather recently has been, pretty much staying active and building his brand, TMT, signing a few Hungry Lions, as you guys can see. Very decent fighters too. Danny G is a really good, excellent fighter. I see some big things for him in the future. Floyd Mayweather is a perplexing individual for those that hate him and even those that love him. I, for one, have always respected him because of what he brings to boxing. Like it or not, Floyd Mayweather, basically was keeping boxing afloat for a long time. He basically, a lot of his antics and showmanship kept people talking, kept people wanting to see the mega fight between him and Manny Pacquiao. Now, we all know that ended up being a shit show, but commercially, it was a success. And commercially, that is where boxing, needs to start amping it up. Because if we look at it from this perspective, look, Floyd is gone, and I want him to stay retired. Now, I will sit here and say this. He's been in Rio over the last week. He's obviously scouting talent. He's obviously looking to expand TMT. He looks in shape, guys. Now, I know he's always been a gym rat, but I noticed that when Floyd was at the Badou Jack fight, he had a little fat to his face, and that's okay. He's not in straight training mode. Floyd's features tend to get a hell of a lot sharper when he's in training. Now, I do know that there have been talks, people trying to throw hella money at him to come back. I'm in agreement with the brothers like Blood, 78, Dream. I think he should just stay away. You can't beat Father Time. I get it. Floyd Mayweather is a consummate professional and he stays in shape 24/7. The only problem is that, if he comes back, he's going to be held to, I'm going to hold him to the same standards that I hold, Manny Pacquiao to. And that's just me. And if you guys don't like it, then, oh, well. He comes back, I feel he should fight somebody in the top 5. And with Father Time against him, it's not going to look too good. And so for me, the way I see it is Floyd should just stay retired, enjoy he doesn't need the money. He has elevated himself, his status, to his financial status, to something that is absolutely admirable, coming from where he came from. And he's going to be, regardless of whether, these detractors and the people who hate him for agenda reasons don't want to give him the respect, you have to, because these young guys, these young lions are seeing and they're trying to emulate. The sincerest form of flattery is imitation, okay? And these guys are trying to do the exact same things that Floyd Mayweather did. Now, some of them are a bit skewed. I've already gave you guys my list. You guys know the guys who I feel are doing it all the wrong way. But I have to believe that his message is getting through to these young dudes that you cannot achieve success without working hard for it. And regardless of what you think of him, the man worked hard for his success. He got up every day. He got up and put those miles in, those 8, 9, 10 miles a day runs. He got up in one city one day, in another city the next day, promoting himself. He's the guy who sat there and put his feet to the ground and went running. And by that I mean he didn't just participate in the sport of boxing. He mastered the sport of boxing from every angle. So you have to respect this man for what he's done. You don't have to like his antics. You don't have to like that the man has women, which, I mean, I don't even understand. That is some straight homosexual shit. I absolutely have no problem with another brother having bad bitches on his arm. I don't care. Shit, that's goals for me. But again, some strange people here in YouTube and in the YTBC and, you know, just out there in general. I honestly do not get that. But back to what I was saying, you know, I think that what Floyd Mayweather is doing is very, very good. I actually am very, very proud of this man's success. I love the fact that he is out there in Rio. And even if, you know how much of a good thing it is for these young fighters to see Floyd watching them fight? You got to understand, these guys, when they step into the game, their dream is to become a champion. And a lot of these young dudes, they've grown up watching this man. So I get where people are all sitting up there trying to hate on him, because on Facebook it's like rampant, man. As soon as it dropped that Floyd Mayweather was in Rio, you heard people sitting up there jokes about they hate him, good riddance, and all this like nonsense, this negativity. Like, get over it. This man achieved something that you will never achieve because you're sitting there hating, because you don't have the drive. So I don't want to ramble on too much. Just wanted to give my thoughts on what Floyd has been doing and what I feel he should do, you know, moving forward. Just stay away. Help boxing the way you've been doing, Floyd. Sign these young guys. You know, promote these young guys. Teach these young men how to not only take care of their bodies physically, but their minds mentally, so that they can be in a position that when they leave the game hasn't pimped them. You pimped the game. So it's your boy Quest X. I'm out, brothers. Peace.